What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and if you are new here, welcome, and please consider subscribing. To all you guys who are already subbed, and I know a lot of you are new, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Got another knife overview for you. This is another one in the upcoming knife sale on September the 2nd. September the 2nd to Patron, September the 3rd to YouTube. This is Elijah Isham design Kizer Theta. This is a sick knife right here, guys. Man, this is probably my favorite design by Isham. As far as ergonomics or aesthetics go, ergonomics are really good on also. That can be an issue with some of Isham's designs. They don't always have the best ergos. This one actually has really good ergos, and it just looks so damn good. And this is a discontinued model from Kizer. They no longer make these. They're pretty much sold out everywhere that I can find. And they started out, these ran about $250, and I've seen them down for as low as like $160, I think, $150, somewhere in that range, where if you can find one available anyway. But this is one sent in for the knife sale by Julio, and he takes very good care of his stuff. It's very obvious from the stuff he sends in, just like Craig. Craig does the same thing. Comes with the box and the wipe and all. It's like a brand new knife basically. So, but this one is very interesting, man. Look at this flipper tab. Look at the way it sticks straight up in the air. That way you don't have a flipper in your way right here. You get caught on things. And when you open the knife, you don't have a flipper sticking out the bottom, so you can chop with this. Got a little bit of a belly on this blade, more of a sheep's footy blade here, sheep's footy, drop footy blade. Very good action. It's on cage ceramic ball bearings, titanium frame lock. Good access to the lock bars, you can see there where they've milled it out, and your thumb lands perfectly right there. Lockup is fantastic at about 40%. Dead nuts centered, and I don't see any scratches. Maybe a little mark in the pocket clip right there in that one sharp point. But yeah, that's about it. The blade looks pretty much flawless. There's a little mark right there, little tiny mark. Yeah, this is like practically new. Could almost call it new. I don't have the price for it yet. I'll give the price out when I do the sale video. So, and if you are a patron, I'll release a spreadsheet on Patreon before the sale, even before it goes live on Patreon, so you guys can see what the knives are and what the prices are going to be on them, and figure out your discounts depending on your tier of patronage. So, thank you guys that are all patrons, and you guys will get first crack at all the knives. And if you guys watch the unboxing videos, the lives I did unboxing knives for the sale, and there's a knife you want to see me do an overview of before the sale, comment below and let me know what it is. And I've got a bunch of knives I'm going to be doing overviews of, but I will push them down the queue and put the request out first and give you an up close and personal look at them, like I'm going to do here with this one. Gorgeous knife, absolutely gorgeous. You know, with these knives, I don't know how many Kizer made, but with Isham's passing and being discontinued, these are just going to get rarer and rarer, especially in good condition, excellent condition like this. And I could see years down the road these having a lot of value. Beautiful knife, beautiful knife. There's Isham's maker mark. You got Theta on there. You get the Kizer logo. S35VN blade steel. I'm going to give you the specs and we'll do some size comparisons. Overall length is 7.4 inches. Blade length is 3.1 inches. Blade width is 1 inch and 1.125 inches. Blade thickness is 140 thousandths. S35VN, they call this a Warncliffe, but I see a little belly there. So you can call it what you want to call it. It's that blade shape. Stonewash finish on the blade. Plain edge. Handle length 4.3 inches. Handle thickness is exactly 1/2 inch. Weight, they claimed weight's 3.19 ounces, and it's a tip-up pocket clip, right hand only. It is not reversible, and it is on cage ceramic ball bearings. So let's check that weight. They're claiming basically 3.2 ounces. Feels accurate to me. I'd call it accurate. We will verify that real fast though. Zero those out. What do we have here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It feels heavier than 3.19 ounces. Yeah, 3.8. It's closer to 4 ounces. Yeah, 3.8, 3.9 ounces. I don't know where they're getting 3.2 ounces at, but especially with that thick, beefy blade. Got a flat grind on that blade. This is going to be great for utility cuts, push cuts. It's actually super ergonomic. Pocket clip just disappears into my hand. That's one thing with Isham's design. The ergos are not always, you know, he chooses form over function with his designs, but with this one, he nailed the form and the function. This knife, fantastic action and fantastic ergos. One thing to notice about this one is the detent break. It's a little late, so, you know, but once you get it past there, it drops. If you just hold lock bar over, it'll drop on its own. So, very cool knife, very cool design. I think it looks so good. I think that's a good looking knife. I love the shape, the lines, all the lines in it. The pocket clip, the way the pocket clip's done. Yeah, it's just beautiful, beautiful. One of his, that's probably my favorite design by Isham, actually. Yeah, it is. It is. Some of his stuff is just really out there. It's a little too much, but this one, man, you got form and function. It's really good. All right, let's do some size comparisons. Here's the Demco AD 20.5. Those two are going to be very close to each other. Very good size comparison there. And here's the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Another good comparison. The Yojimbo 2 is just a hair longer. I think the AD 20.5 is the exact same length. They look almost identical in length. Let's go ahead and do the Benchmade bug out. About the same length there too, almost identical. We'll do the Vist variant. The PE2 should start shipping out very, very soon, guys. I'm super excited to get mine. I got a couple. I got one with a satin blade and one with a black blade. So excited. All right, what else we got here? Let's do the Hogue Deca. Almost identical in length to the Deca. We'll do Spyderco Para 3. A little longer than the Para 3. Not by much, though. Let's go ahead and do the TRM Shadow. Shadow is just a touch longer, not by much, though. Very close in size with the Shadow. QSP Penguin. A little longer than a Penguin, maybe a 1/4 inch longer than a Penguin. And we'll go ahead and do the Protect Malibu. And that should give you guys all a good idea on the size there. Yeah, I really like this knife, if you can't tell. I like all knives though, so. But this one, I've handled a few other Isham designs, and I've liked all of them, but all of them didn't have the best ergonomics. You know, ergonomics was not something that it appeared that he put, you know, first. He had a different kind of mind, a different kind of vision for what a knife should look like. This knife looks like something you would see in the future to me. It's futuristic looking, but it's actually very good. It's going to be a very good knife, very good user if you chose to use it. If I owned this knife, I'd probably just put this one away and save it, bring it out and lube it from time to time, flip it from time to time, and lube it. It does have a steel lock bar insert. Pocket clip works fantastically. Yeah, it's a good one. Not too much to complain about with this one. Only real complaint I'd have is that detent breaks a little bit late. I'd much rather it be up here, but, you know. And you do have this funky flipper, which works great. At first when I saw it, I was like, man, that's probably going to be terrible. It works great. It's definitely a light switch flipper. You're not doing a push button on this one, But honestly, I probably wouldn't even use a flipper. I'd be reverse flicking this thing all day, or thumb flicking it. Either one works fantastically. Great action. Whoop. The reverse flick is definitely better than the thumb flick. Reverse flick is money on this knife. It's so good. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. Comment below if you have any questions about it or want to see anything else, know any more information about this knife or any of the other knives. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys on the next one.